What is going on, people? I am here for, if you couldn't tell by the title, another movie review. It has been a while, but I'm here to talk about a movie. It actually has come out. Usually when I come on here and I was set movies by RLJE Films, it's usually a little bit ahead of time, but today I have a movie that came out yesterday. So August 2nd, this movie was released. It is now August 3rd. This one is star-studded. It's got a whole bunch of people in it. And the movie that was sent over to me by the awesome people at RLJE Films is a movie called White Elephant. This one was written and directed by Jesse Johnson. It was also written by Erik Martinez and Katharine Lee McEwan. Hopefully I said that right. It stars a whole bunch of people, like I said. You got Bruce Willis, you have John Malkovich, you have Michael Rooker, among other, I haven't heard of all of them, but it also stars Lorenzo, Antonucci, and Lincoln Brown, among others. So pretty much what this is about is Michael Rooker plays a ex-Marine or he was in the arms and stuff. So he plays a kind of hired gun for the mob, who the boss is Bruce Willis. And then you have John Malkovich playing like a lawyer and stuff like that. But anyway, what happens is right in the beginning you get a assassination attempt. And trying to fix everything because there was a few eyewitnesses, mainly being two cops. So pretty much Bruce Willis wants this kind of wiped clean. He wants any witnesses out, anything that could lead it back to him. He wants everybody taken out. So pretty much, like I said, Michael Rooker becomes like the hired gun and such. So, throughout the years, he's been doing their bidding here and there. But throughout the movie, you kind of see him kind of questioning what's going on, whether it's right or not. But throughout the movie as well, it has like all these, not twists and turns really, but just different character building, I guess you want to call it. Because throughout this, like I said, Michael Rooker is kind of like the hired gun. But then you get these other sects or mobs, I guess you want to call it, like different people coming through. You have someone, let's just say, a lower ranking member, I guess, of the mob that's trying to kind of make his own way, so he kind of starts doing everything. So through every twist and turn, there's something going on, whether it's, like I said, trying to fix up this little mess, this, where everything was seen kind of deal, or people just trying to rank up, I guess you want to call it, in the mob. There's a whole bunch of action in this one. There's a whole bunch of shooting, a whole bunch of killing. But throughout the movie, it kind of just moves along. And by the end of it, like I said, throughout the movie, you can tell that Rooker is trying to get out of this situation. So by the end of it, let's just say there is it's capped off with a big bang. I don't want to get way too deep into it. But by the end, it's just like craziness ensues. I don't want to go way too far, but if you're into the mobbish type movies, or the every twist and turn, there's someone after you kind of deal, whether it's enemies or even at one point in time your own people. But it is very action packed. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. There's no really lull period, because then sometimes you get rests. This one doesn't really rest, and it just ramps up, especially towards the end. So this one I'd say definitely check out, not only because of the cast, but because of the action. Me myself, it's I guess one of the. I'm not huge into action movies, but when it comes to the mob style stuff, or along the lines of this, I can definitely get behind it. But this one, I'd say, if you're into mob movies, if you're into action films, if you're into, non-stop action, this one's definitely for you. Plus, like I said, the cast is awesome. So this one has already been released. So what I'll do for this is I'll leave the link to where you can purchase it. I'll also leave the link for the IMDb page, or the little IMDb write-up, I guess you want to call it. I'll leave the link for the trailer so you can check it out. And yeah, so I do really appreciate the people at RLJE Films send this one out. The only thing is, if you're a physical media collector, there's no real special features. I would have liked to see the behind the scenes kind of deal, because each person has been in a role like this before, but I want to see what they think of this one. Getting a little bit older in age and stuff, and just the craziness that ensues, because Michael Rooker is pretty much a badass in this one. But I would have liked to see a little bit behind it, but what could you do? But anyway, check out White Elephant. Like I said, check the description. I'll have everything there is for this one, including a purchase link where you can purchase it. But also in the description, I'll leave all my other social media, whether it's my Facebook fan page, I got a Twitter, I got an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me, I got a TikTok now that I'm doing like movie updates and movie reviews and such. So check that out. Also, I am part of the Wicked Horror Show, where we have live shows every Tuesday night. Last night we had Catherine Mary Stewart, should I say, from Night of the Comet and Weekend at Bernie's and The Last Starfighter and movies like that. So check out, like I said, the description for everything I talk about. Also, the trailer and stuff. And definitely check out White Elephant if you have not yet. So I guess until next time, I'll see you guys.